Here's another one, very quick one, about the importing of images and some of the quick things you can do with a person. You'll notice on these images here of my granddaughter that quite a few of them have an exclamation mark on them. That is indicating to me that they're in the catalogue, which means there's a virtual copy in the library in Lightroom, but because I have not connected the right external hard drive, these are not showing up as images that I could work on. I would need to change the external hard drive which is connected. But this one here is, it's on the hard drive that I'm in, so I will go into develop module for that. So I'll click that. If I just go back, if I click one of them there and then go into develop module, you can see the image, but it says file could not be found. That's because I say because it's in the wrong hard drive is connected, so you'll get that from time to time, but it still allows you to see the images that you've got are copies of them. Virtual copies, I think is the better word for them, because they're not using up any space. If you've got a 15 megabyte file, you've not got two of them, one in Lightroom and one in your external hard drive. Anyway, here we have, here's a picture of Fern, which was taken and not at her best that day, but we were trying out some new lights, etc. So if you have a quick look at her face, there's one or two marks on it there. So we need to sort of change that a bit. So I'll just take that back out. So over on the right hand side, I'll just get rid of the panel on the left by clicking that one there. But you'll see there's some presets there. And if you look up the picture in the top left hand corner, there you can see there's a blue filter or different options that it'll take you through. And if I clicked one of these, then I can edit it again using the panel over on the right hand side. But these are just presets. You can make your own, you can buy presets, you can download them free, you can get numerous things. There's a whole lot of them here. As I say, you can just see where it's popping, various different things that you could do. But anyway, we're not going to do that today. So the first thing to look at is, as I said in one of the earlier ones, for me raw it's because I can alter the colour balance. This one says here at the top it's been 5,650, which I don't, depends on which screen you're looking at, but to me that's just too high, and I want to take that back down to about 5,200, somewhere a bit there and there. There we go. There we go. There's more like a proper skin tone from my screen. And if I just pull it up there, you can see it now. I've actually moved the highlight there earlier, but our face was actually a wee bit bleached out, so I'd just be bringing that highlights down and bringing the skin back in. Now I can just click it and I can take it back out at any point. Right, there's a number of wee blemishes on our face, so again if I go to that and go for heal, and as I say, if we use the square brackets you can make that bigger or smaller, depends on what you want to do. This is where sometimes you might need to take a photograph into Photoshop to finish it if it didn't do it right. I'll try just taking that wee one out, maybe just a wee bit too much there. Let's have a look to see if I did with that. Probably live with that. There we go, let's have a wee look. As I say, I'm in heal mode here anyway, so it's you see how it's selecting what it thinks is the best area. And again, I'll just take it across there. Another one there. Open up to go. So I'm not going to do them all, but I'll give you an idea of what you do. So all these dots are where it's using the spot removal tool in the heal side of it. So we'll just say done for one bit, and again that's removed. So if I do a quick before and after side by side, you can see that I've removed and changed the colour tone of our skin. I would take that back. And what we want to do next is just show you some of the tools up here on the right hand side. You can see there's a panel where you've got your crop tool, your spot removal, you've got red eye, which is quite simple. You just put it over the eye, and again just using these there, I can make it bigger or smaller, but our eyes are fine. This one you don't need to worry about now, that's a gradient filter, and we're going to go that one there, I'll show you, which is basically if you wanted to highlight a certain area, but we don't want to use that one, so we'll undo the radial filter and we go to the one at the end. So we'll click that. So we've used the one at the end there. At the top it says exposure. Now I'm going to go for a different one. I'm going to go for enhance iris. You've got soften skin, you've got teeth whitening, you've got burn and dodge, and you've got various other ones here. But I'm going to go away from exposure and go to iris. So if I see there's a brush here, now again using square brackets, I'll take that down. If you've got a mouse that's got a roller in the middle, you can use that. And I'm just going to take it up a wee bit so I can see our eyes, what I'm doing, and move it in. And if I go to there, now I've got this. Now what I'll always do is hit the O key, because that's going to show me where I'm drawing. Imagine that a cross here in the middle is your target that you're going to use. So if I use O, press that. Now if I just paint this in, I'm painting it red. And all I'm doing, it's almost like your mask in Photoshop. It's showing me where I'm working. And because if you look over to the right, I've got auto mask, so it should find the edges of any given area. It's not perfect by any means, but it works not too bad. So if I go around there like that, and there we go. So how's that? I'll just do it on the one eye. So that's it, and then hit the O key again. That removes that, but this gives me here, so I can go for saturation. I've got a wee bit of clarity in the eye. What else can I do? Can expose it up and down. And if I just click done, you can see there's a slight difference. You can actually go and change the whole colour of the eye if you so wish. You can see that one up there. So again, if I didn't want it, I could delete it. But I would click away from there. Just done. If I go, but if I want to do one of the other ones, always go for new. So you take a new one here, and we're going to change this time to, she's got her mouth shut, so we can't use teeth whitening. So we'll go soften the skin. Perhaps it won't be needed so much in the child, but again, you can just take this back down a wee bit to 1:1. Square brackets just bring it, and you can actually go over these and just see it softening. Probably not needed in a child, but there you go. You've got that there. Just click done. Go back to top left, and I'll put the fit, so you're going to see it. I'll split it, and let you see the before and after. You see the difference in the two right away. And then if I go back to that one, if we go to the whites, I can whiten that background because it was only picking the whites. Just gradually, no more. Might even take that down to there, wee bit touch. And if you look, I can touch the blacks. There's only blacks is in the Minnie's ears, so I just see the way it's darkening these. And it's got the wee darkness in their dress as well. And again, if we just finally, if needed, to go back into detail for the sharpening, hold down the Alt key, press the mask in, pull it across to see what I want to. So I'm only going to sharpen that there, and just a tiny extra bit of sharpen on it, and that just makes it just that more punchier. Bring it back up, let you see side by side, and that's just a few for that, and that's it. That's all I would do to that one. Then I've showed you before